Very few events in history have changed the world as deeply and permanently as the Black Death. Before this pandemic, Europe lived under a system that seemed unbreakable. Society was organized around feudalism. Most people were peasants, working land owned by nobles. They were born into their role, lived in it, and died without ever escaping it. The church held enormous spiritual power. Kings and nobles controlled politics. Life moved slowly, guided by tradition, fear, and superstition. No one imagined that within just a few years, this entire system would begin to collapse. Around the 1340s, merchants began sharing disturbing stories. A strange disease had appeared in Asia. People developed high fevers. Dark, painful swellings formed on their bodies. Death followed within days. Soon, the disease traveled along major trade routes, reaching the Middle East, North Africa, and Europe. Ships arrived at ports carrying silk, spices, and death. From city to city, from village to village, the plague spread faster than any army in history. In the 14th century, people had no knowledge of bacteria. There was no modern medicine, no antibiotics, no scientific understanding of quarantine. People believed the plague was God's punishment, a sign of the apocalypse, or caused by the stars and planets. Some prayed day and night. Others punished themselves to seek forgiveness. In many places, minority groups were blamed. But nothing stopped the dying. Within less than 10 years, 30 to 50% of Europe's population died. Some cities lost more than half their people. Entire villages vanished from maps. Homes were abandoned. Fields were left uncultivated. There were too many bodies to bury. For the first time, humanity realized something terrifying. Civilization is far more fragile than it seems. Today, we know the Black Death was caused by a bacterium called Yersinia pestis. It spread through fleas living on rats. Those rats traveled on merchant ships, crossing continents unnoticed. Global trade, once a symbol of progress, became the pathway that carried death across the world. Here is the great paradox of the Black Death. Despite unimaginable loss, the disaster triggered profound social change. After the plague, labor became scarce. Workers became valuable. Wages increased. For the first time, peasants could demand better conditions. Many nobles lacked the manpower to control their land. The feudal system began to weaken. People slowly realized they were more than tools of the elite. Millions died despite constant prayer. Blind faith began to crack. People started asking dangerous questions. Why didn't God save us? Why were doctors powerless? Instead of relying solely on belief, people began searching for reason and logic. From the ashes of the plague, Europe slowly entered the Renaissance. Art flourished. Science advanced. Human beings became the center of thought. Without the Black Death, would this transformation have happened so quickly? No one can say for sure. History teaches us civilizations rarely collapse overnight. Major transformations often begin with crisis. Disease, climate change, migration, and social unrest have always accompanied humanity's turning points. Today, the world once again faces pandemics, climate change, mass migration, the same forces that shaped the past. Are we standing at the edge of another great turning point in human history? Only time will tell.